So Hannah right now is in this green building, the green sign. It's a nail salon. They have a special, 19 to 9, I don't even know. They were pointing at the sign saying it was a good price and everything. So it's May 1st, so it's a holiday. So while Hannah's getting her feet done, maybe her hands, I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a look to show you guys some of the uniqueness of Beijing. So you can see these scooters here, they're all electric. And so here you have a nice, I'd say it's like a mid-range model. You'll see that they all come from the factory with pedals, right? Like a bicycle. But you'll see that, for instance, let's go to this white one right here. You can see by the kickstand that they removed their pedals. So I think they all come from the factory with pedals, making them classified as mopeds. But people are like, hey, I'm never gonna pedal. So they have the pedals and crank arms removed. And they must remove some kind of limiter so it can just run on EV power only. But they're all EVs. I would say this is a larger model right here, this white one. It's really nice. Got these TFT screen displays. Shows you how fast you're going, battery, miles, indicators. Got a good size seat, good size storage on the back, on the sides. This is a good level, a good, you know, larger size one. I think these are cooler, these little small ones here. They do have 2 seats, storage in the front. I don't know if with my size at 200 pounds, you could be putting 2 people on this one, but you know, it's a cool thought. You see, it looks like this black one that says Power is the same brand as that white one that just says New. Some of these graphics are so varied. I don't know if they come like this or people are customizing them. Some of these graphics seem so random, but I could be wrong. You know, another big thing I've noticed is that a lot of brakes are drum brake. You see this white one here, drum brake, and in the front as well. Oh, hold on. I could be wrong. Nope, yeah, drum brakes. So drum brakes are really common in China. The bicycles we just rented yesterday, they're single speed. They have solid tires. There's no inner tubes. And they were drum brake. You know, for simplicity, the drum brakes are not going to go wrong until they go bad, need to be replaced. Of course, we can see here a nicer model. This is like a premium model. I could just tell by the look. So you got a nice front disc brake, larger wheel and tire. It says Wagner on it. Power 8. Hard to say what the brands are. I can't really tell on these things, but yeah, this one's really cool. It's got a nice front headlight. Looks really premium, sleek, new, modern. I'm sure you can see this is an aftermarket seat cover. But yeah, it's made to seat 2 people. You even have the little storage in the back with the cushion, so you could sit back there with your second person. So I'm pretty sure the model here is the Power 8. But what the brand is, cannot say. Got this little red number here. This is really cute. It has like an A symbol. A slash is an A. I don't know if that's the brand name. It says it's for Loves. I think the brand might be Xiaoma. And it says, almost looks like a Vespa on the back. So again, you got drum brakes, all electric. It has pedals on this one. And you'll see here on the side of the building, I've seen this a lot, they have plugs, you know, so you have a place to plug in and charge your electric scooter slash bicycle slash moped. Again, I don't know the exact specification, you know, but look at this guy right here. He's got Max on the windscreen, nice big front end. And this is that AA brand or M brand. This is really cool. I like these ones a lot. It's got a nice little color. Red. Well, it's blue, white, red. If I was living in China, in Beijing, I would just go for one of these. You don't need a car here. It's too crowded and the traffic's too slow. But you'll see here, this is some of the aftermarkets. They'll put on these permanent gloves or windshields as well. I'll show you one in a second. So they're riding on these 24/7 or 365, so they got to be ready to stay warm in the bad weather. Then you got this green number right here. This is a really nice color. And you see it's Tail G. I don't know if that's the name of the company or that's the model number, but they come up with these interesting English names. Tail G. Again, seating for two. You can see on this one they removed the cranks and pedals, so it's just EV only, throttle and go. I'm assuming since these are supposed to have you know, pedal power to get started, that they must be removing some kind of limiter so they can just twist the throttle and go. So this one looks like it's called the Power Cloud 4. It's like a mid-range model. And then this is what I'm talking about. You'll see a lot of these. You see they have these quilted blankets that are put onto the handlebars. And so you sit behind this nice quilted blanket and your hands are covered. So I see a lot of these. I think people are taking them off now. That's getting warm here. But the first day we were here, it was much colder. I noticed these on like every single of these little mopeds. So this is the NIU brand. NIU is getting really big. That's an international brand now. So this is a nice one. I think if I was going to buy one, I'd buy this one actually. Looks like this is the NIU Gova Go. Seating for, sure, looks like it might have seating for 3 in a pinch. There's that NIU branding. So yeah, this is really nice. I would definitely ride this if I was living here. Here we are. You see, this is a good indication of what you'll normally see. So a lot of these still have their little wind cover hand protectors. You got this A1 bike right here. You got this Love bike right here. And they have a lot of cute designs. You got giraffes, bunny rabbits. It is the year of the rabbit, so you're seeing a lot of rabbit lately. This one's really cute. I like this design. Looks like it's just for 2. Nice blue. Got the pink cover there. Another pink one, Love, with the cover for the hands. There was something, oh, I've noticed that, here, let's walk over to this one. I've noticed that a lot of the people have their mirrors, from what I can tell, turned up. And they're actually supposed to be wide. You know, you want a wider mirror. So if you look at this guy right here, he's got his mirrors pointing straight up. It's not going to give you the best field of view. You want to turn these mirrors side, you know, sideways to give you that better view. But a lot of people have them pointing straight up. Just something about being in China. People do their own thing. This one's really cool. This one is a little more specialized. It's like a cargo. You see they put the box there. I mean, obviously it wasn't built in with this box, but I feel like the amount of space between where you sit and the handlebar, I think these are specially designed to be more cargo-esque. You know, I think people started putting boxes in front of them, and this maker was like, hey, seems like people have a need for more storage, so they came with this design, because I've seen a lot of people putting these boxes in front of these larger moped scooters. Now these are really cool. These are very small, as you can see. 3-wheelers, 1 wheel on the front and 2 on the back. Got a good looking suspension on this guy. Can't really tell the brakes. Okay, disc brakes, yeah. These are funny because a lot of them have this WRC sticker. Of course, you guys know that's a World Rally Championship, so it's like, I don't know how this would be World Rally classified, but I guess it's just a fun thing, you know. I got the World Rally version, so it's really small, but it's cool. I mean, look, it's got 4 doors, so you could sit one driver in the front. And I don't know what that is. Is that a manual transmission? I would assume that this would just be twist and go, but I could be wrong. But then you got 2 seats in the back, so a good amount of space for you know, one-child policy, husband, wife, and a kid. This makes a lot of sense. Seems like a lot of workers are driving these for deliveries too, though this seems to be a really big delivery vehicle. So there's a lot of tint on the back window, but hopefully you can see there's 2 seats back there. Spare tire. So these are really cool. I don't think I would want one of these though. Again, if I was living here, I probably would just go with one of those Nius. That white one is looking pretty clean. And I don't know what that silver model is. That silver model looks pretty cool too. It's a little bit bigger. I don't know. There's something about the Nius. They just look really sporty and fun. I don't think the power difference is that great between all these models. So I'd have to test drive, but I really would be leaning towards the Niu as far as looks and design. Another thing about being in China is they don't use a lot of central AC. You see right here we have this mini split made by Midea. And I have mini split in California as well for my ADU, but you see you run the lines into the main units and it provides heating and cooling, and then all of the noise and heat exchange is taking place outside. And here as well you can see the green power outlets so people can charge up their electric scooters. This is one of the largest units I've seen so far, and it's got a really robust suspension. It's sort of a pseudo off-road looking model, so got a nice bin in the front, 2-person seat. You can see it has 2 places for feet there and a nice storage box. This is probably the largest size. Looks like it's the model MQIS Pro. Here's one of the coolest I've seen so far. Just it's got this iridescent purple glow color, and it has some nice clear labels. I like it. So this is made by the company Yadea, Y-A-D-E-A, and this is the model DE8 TT-FAR 90 TDR2481Z Li. That is a mouthful. I guess you'd probably just call this the DE8. And you've got your drum brake on the back, disc brake on the front, so that's pretty premium. Really cool looking headlight. So yeah, this one's really cool. This gives the Niu a run for its money, but I'm still leaning towards Niu at this point. But like I said, if I was living here, go for some test drives and see what kind of power these things are putting out. This is a really nice one for someone like my wife. You know, being such a small, 120 pounds or less. Same company. This is a Yadea, just a more basic looking model. Looks really maneuverable and fun. So I came here to the Yadea scooter store, and so there's the symbol, really cool. And then you come down and here's the main store. And then you walk in, it's a normal size location, but let's first take a look here at the big dog. This is the S9 Max. This is their largest scooter, all electric, made for one. But, as the lady told me, you can add a back seat. That's the Max right there, and that's the GT3, just slightly less premium. I'm assuming it has a smaller screen, and maybe has a little less power. They have all their pricing here, but I can't tell if this is real because, for instance, I was looking at one, the AW, which costs 4,000 yuan, which is $600. I just can't imagine that these devices cost only 600 American. Ham! Ham, come in! On this side you have these really beautiful ones right here. I like this red, green, white sort of Italian racing theme. That's really nice. Ham.
Did you film?
Yeah. Tell them that they said that she was pointing at these. Is this the actual price for the whole unit out the door with tax and everything?
There's no tax in China.
So this is...
有税什么的吗？税没有，就这就是税是我们交的，这就是价格。这是总价。对，税是我们交的。这是 the final the price tag of the door if you want.
This is only 600 American.
4,000.
Yeah, 4,000 yuan is 600. So I could buy a thing like this for only $600. An electric scooter. That's so cheap. Tell them it's too cheap. They should raise their price. Tell them.
那个要回去，你们先转。
Here's a really beautiful iridescent purple model. And then in the back they have these little cute ones. This is the Ding Plus. So these are really nice because they have 2 seats. You know, it's the smallest option, but you still got a 2-seater. So for a mom and a kid, it's got a nice robust front shock. Yeah, this is cool. So this is the Yadie. I can't read Chinese, but I'm assuming that it has a 92% efficiency with the motor and can go as steep as 14 degrees. So really fun. Here we have one of the oldest hospitals in Beijing, also the most famous. All the greatest doctors of China would come here to study and to practice medicine. You can also see new buildings over that way. Really beautiful green roof on this building, and then what you see there is that's the new hospital. Looks like it's 2 buildings more or less. So still the world's, world recognized hospital.
They're the same houses.
Yeah, it's the same, it's the building. And then this is the records building right here. It's a really cool sign pointing to this building, which is apparently the records building. Maybe they got records of treating the emperor in this building. Catholic Church. So we're here in the Wangfujing district or area or shopping center. I can't tell with the Chinese stuff, but anyway, we're in Wangfujing, and there's this really old Catholic church here with the Chinese flag in front of it. And then over here we have an old building with some more Chinese orientated stores. You'll see here that that's where the road starts. It's a foot traffic only. You see they put the blockers. I can't think of the name. What do they call those things that block the traffic? Anyway, they put the things there to block the vehicles. And then the street goes down that way quite a ways. I'd say maybe 0.8 miles. Not quite a mile. It could be a mile. Who knows? And everything over there is really Western. You know, they got Adidas and Gucci and Nikes and everything else. So this is the Wangfujing shopping, really high-end shopping area. There's just a couple of cool buildings here. We left the shopping area, and it's a lot of luxury hotels. And I just saw these 2 buildings looked really cool. They're pretty much hotels too, as far as I can see. We came from that way. Down at the next light is where the that shopping district starts. Here we are at the Hobson 1 Mall. This is very close to Hannah's current home. And so it's late in the day. We already went to that really, really high-end shopping center. And so then we took the subway to this mall. We're on the hunt for a certain green Adidas jacket. Some beautiful apartments across the way. Really high-end, but old school looking. Then you got this more modern building right here. Very nice. And you got a hospital. You got a man blowing his nose. You got more apartments. Oh, look at that glass building. What is that glass building over there? Supposedly just an office building. I don't know. That looks too fancy for an office building. A bus is in the way. Really nice. You can't see it on this wide-angle lens, but I can see it clear. It's a beautiful building. And then we have this other office, commercial, tall building. And then, of course, oh look, Specialized and McDonald's. And that's a bike store. Nah. Specialized and McDonald's. I want to try McDonald's, but Hannah won't let me. It's bold, it's strong. This is the real Chinese cars. It's a minivan, and it's by the company Haisian. I don't know how you say that. How do you pronounce the company's name? Haisian? Huachuan. This is the Huachuan car company. Z03, A06. You see, what's crazy about China is they take customer service so seriously. You walk into any store and you can't even be alone if you want, because the salesperson will immediately come and start following you. No, they're providing good service. All the Chinese know. I see them as soon as you walk in. Somebody comes to service you. It's a really, really high quality customer. So we're down in the bottom floor. Usually the bottom floors of these places have like food and snacks, and so Hannah wants these, I don't know if they're traditional, but these Chinese style snacks. It even says Beijing, and it has a little happy cat. And then over here they're selling cheese. I don't even know what this is, but it's cheese. But it also has like matcha. You want cheese? 39 yen. Remember, $1 American is 7 yen. And they got matcha peak cheesecake. Oh, that's what it looks like. It looks good. To Hannah's house, and that's where we saw the electric cars, and we're looking around. 220,000 yuan for an old Porsche 911 convertible. Got a Ferrari something or other. Is it the F12 or something? Got your like F430s. Lamborghini. Bentley, couple of rolls. So anyway, this is some kind of used car dealership at the Hobson One Mall. I don't think this is electric. That's a battery tender. This car probably takes a lot of electronics, so you plug it in to make sure the basic battery doesn't die, you know? Because it probably has so many safety systems that are sucking the battery down even when it's parked, you know? This Ferrari's nice though. Oh, this is a 488 GTB. That's pretty new. Lambo, yeah. Got the McLaren. Oh, these cars are 2 million yuan. Yeah, so maybe there's some new and some used here, because that's the normal price for these kind of cars. So Aston Martin, here we go. The best car besides that old Mini is going to be this Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. Looks like a 7 or an 8. It is an 8. Only 60,000 yuan? No, that's not right. 60,000 would be, this must be 600,000 yuan. And of course, each dollar is 7 yuan, so you can do the math. I'm not good at math. Oh, look, a Toyota hybrid. They see, they got practical cars here. You want a Ferrari, a Lambo, you want a hybrid van for your family. This, really thinking about everybody with this place here. It is manual. It is manual. How nice. This is my favorite car in here, honey. Evo.
It looks so old.
It is old, yeah. It's classic. 600,000? Nice. That's what I would take. If they were going to give me one, I would take that one. Got some Mercedes, Rolls Royce, and then last but not least is beautiful Mercedes Gullwing, something or other. Ferrari. They like Ferraris here, which I can respect that. I like Ferraris too. We're here on the second to last floor of the mall. I think we're on the 7th floor or the 6th at the BYD booth. How nice. Hannah says, wow, this looks great. Is this also BYD? So that's what that symbol is. I keep on not knowing what that symbol is. This must be BYD ZV brand. Huh?
The symbol means Han. Han, you know, after.
Han, yeah.
Before 13 now is Han.
BYD names all their cars after Chinese dynasties.
Yes.
Han, Tang.
Han is Qin.
Yeah, Qin, yeah. See, BYD, they put how fast the car is down there. It's 3.9 seconds, 0 to 60. That's the way they advertise. Huh?
Oh.
What happened?
Oh, BYD is a build your brain.
Yeah, BYD. This is China's biggest car company. Just to give you guys an idea, there's currently about 90 companies making electric cars in China. Not 90 models, 90 different companies. And so here's what I never even heard of, Voya. And you know, I'm really big into the car scene. I'm always keeping up with all the different cars. But I've never heard of most of these brands. I don't even know what that is. That's just some Chinese symbols I can't even say. One I didn't know that was Xpeng, which is pretty big actually, and now we come across the Zeekr 001. Never heard of it. It's Chinese only kind of thing. There's the Fat Cat restaurant. What is this? Chinese? Hot pot? Barbecue fish. Cats love fish. We're in the mall, we're about to leave, so obviously they're going to have Huawei, which is their #2 premier technology brand behind Xiaomi. Of course, Huawei was beating Xiaomi until the US ban kind of knocked them down. And then you can see Dream Room, which is a place that sells Apple products. They're a licensed Apple seller in China. But then, I would not expect this, Microsoft store and Dell store. How crazy, right? Who in Beijing wants to buy Microsoft and Dell? And ThinkPad and HP. Oh my god. There's like a whole thing down here. This is crazy.